Nope, fault. Touch the net.
Wow, that was a bar. That was a bar fault call, and that doesn't happen a ton. So phenomenal first point. I mean, that's our first point. So I think it may tell you a little bit about the athleticism on this court.
15 seconds. No timeout. 1 timeout.
0-0. Side out.
Go, and that's big. And so mind you, I love that he shifted. He's got a different paddle than he did a few months back. He used to be a 6-0. Now he's got the Yola Agassi paddle. So I actually think that's going to help him a lot in his singles game, being able to shape the ball and just, I mean, a huge sweet spot on that paddle.
Got an early fist pump from Zane.
Yeah, he's into it. I love it. And so just like I talked about Federico Staksrud, he took out Yates Johnson in the previous round. And Zane Ford took out Kaysen Campbell in 3 games.
Side out.
And do you notice what I notice, Mev?
0-0.
What is that?
His shoes are 2 different colors.
Oh, yes. That is
Point.
On brand, honestly.
I love it. It is. I think he's recognizable on the court. He's got great energy on the court.
1-0.
Definitely not short on the antics.
Point.
Big serve from Fed there.
Absolutely. Fed's got such a technically efficient game. He moves really well, generates a lot of space and a lot of swing speed in most of his shots.
2-0. Point.
Just moving him all around the court. And then there's that fist pump from Staksrud. I feel like yesterday's match, he didn't really get to fist bump mode until the second game. And so even from yesterday to today, he's moving so much better right out the gate.
3-0.
And just a little bit long. So mind you, Zane.
Referee timeout. We have a challenge of the out call.
And
the result of the rally puts us at 4-0. We'll proceed with video review. After review, the result of the rally stands. The ball was out. Loss of free challenge, no free challenge remaining. 1 free challenge remaining. We'll resume play at 4-0. Side out.
I like that solid base under Zane Ford right there. I felt like that was sturdy hands, sturdy feet, ready for every ball.
Yeah, great hands there. He really committed to those. Here
0-4.
Let's see if we can get on the board.
And that is
Point.
the first error that we've seen from Staksrud.
Yeah, it was actually a bit of a shorter serve, so
Yeah.
sometimes those can be effective, just kind of throw off your opponent.
I think that is something that Federico Staksrud does very well. He will change up the paces and the spins of the balls. Very good control.
1-4.
Huge part of the game.
Wow.
There you go.
Side out.
Really good point structure. Like I said, a lot of athleticism on this court. I mean, mind you, this is Worlds. It's the biggest tournament of the year. We have people literally from all over the world coming here. Everyone wants this title. And we've already had some really interesting upsets in our singles brackets. It's Jack Sock, number 6 seed, was taken out by number 35 seed, Tom Protek, yesterday.
4-1.
The round of 32. And Ben Johns was taken out as well, our number 7 seed, Alexander Cromer, number 28 seed. So I think anything can happen here at Worlds. Everyone wants this title, and
Absolutely.
Side out.
you are most definitely hearing some of that music in the background from center court. We have phenomenal DJs out here, by the way, all week. Honestly, music everywhere. There's the main stage, DJs and events across the board. Phenomenal pro-am last night.
I got the tacos and dang.
Dude, I mean, if you like lobster rolls, let me tell you,
Yeah.
that is the place.
Not a big seafood girly, but maybe I'll give it a shot.
Oh man, you're missing out.
Side out.
But fair to say, good food.
Exit.
4-1. Side out.
And that's just a little bit over. And that's what you're talking about a little bit earlier, the change of pace a little bit. The ball seemed like it floated, but it was slow enough. It was just out of Staksrud's reach.
Been at 1-4 for a minute now. See if someone can score.
1-4.
Well, there we go. You said it, and then it happened. And
Spoke it into existence.
That is what we need.
Getting some right here, right nows from Zane Ford. Seeing good energy from both players.
2-4.
Something interesting about Zane Ford is he used to play doubles, tennis doubles in juniors with Guangdong.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. I think it's a small world here in pickleball.
Absolutely.
Wow, that was
Side out.
unbelievable. I mean, Staksrud absolutely could have let that one ball bounce, taken his time and done something, but he really committed to staying aggressive and accelerating through that ball. Absolutely paid off.
Point.
4-2.
Wow, look at that
Side
control.
out.
I mean, that ball barely bounced. That might be our shot of the day right there. That is one of the most difficult shots in pickleball to hit. But like I said, I do think that feel of the paddle is definitely opens up another element to Zane Ford's game.
Absolutely.
2-4.
So mind you, that's been a pattern Zane has played a couple times on Fed, and Fed has read that ball. That time I love that he changed and went behind him again while Fed was looking for that same ball. So great commitment to change on that. Too often we go to the well too many times.
Interesting. You can hear these guys sliding on court. I was just commentating women's singles. You don't hear that sliding, screeching sound quite as much.
You do not. It's a different game.
3-4.
I mean, they're having like a mid-court volley
Point.
rally. It's amazing. They're just really trying to take
Referee
time away from
timeout.
each
We have a
other.
challenge of the out call. The result of
Immediately,
the rally puts us
Ford
at
called that
4-4.
out,
We'll proceed
and
with video
Staksrud
review.
said no. Like, sometimes the camera angles are rough, but it happens. People struggle with line calls.
After review, the result of the rally is overturned. The ball was in.
That was
Loss of
overturned.
challenge, technical warning.
And all
One
right.
free challenge remaining. We'll resume play at 4-3.
referees to also keep an eye on that, and for the players moving around the court. I really love that basically every time Zane's coming in, so is Fed. So, I mean, they're having so many ball-to-ball rallies at the net.
Fed came out victorious in that one.
5-3.
There we go, clean. So
Side
that
out.
time he did not allow Staksrud to get in there. It's really great. Uh-uh.
3-5.
good.
Which means he's not 1,000% confident. And so he does not want to lose that other challenge only at 5-4. Wow, that's a great ball. Him in that space.
Yeah, the wind's definitely been at play this week.
That was the cleanest point that Zane Ford has won this whole game.
Timeout receiver, 6-5.
And Federico Staksrud knows it, so he is going to also take a timeout. And that ball should not have gone in, but that wind just dipped it right down. I mean,
I thought that was absolutely going out.
Yeah.
I was going to say good leave, but.
Yeah, it was, I mean, because absolutely Staksrud had a play on the ball. He could have just finished it very, very easily. Yeah. But
wind's a factor out here right now.
You're feeling that
7-5.
gust right now, which honestly is nice because the last 2 days have been hot. And there's now, he's with the wind. So now total adjustment on that shot. A ball that probably would have gone in about a minute ago is now going long.
Eight, 5.
Wow.
Point.
That was smooth control. And again, it's just, so we talked about like how does a line call, a judgment affect you? Basically, since that incident where Federico thought he hit a winner on Zane Ford and Zane called it out, it's his energy, his momentum has gone way down.
Side out.
All right, Zane Ford with the 9-5 lead, but Fed's serving here, so let's see if he can create a momentum shift.
And I think that adjustment as well is, suddenly Zane Ford is hitting into the wind and Staksrud is hitting with the wind. So that's actually helping Zane on this. He can hit out a little bit more and there's some room for error. So those balls that were flying out or into the net, maybe he's able to execute a little bit better. But now Staksrud has to adjust his game for hitting with the wind.
Point.
All right, and we've got a game point for Zane Ford against the number 2 seed. See if he can close it out.
No. 10-5. Side out.
And just, he had the opening, but I like that he was controlled on that. He looked like he was thoughtful. And then, again, just wind shifts probably took that ball a little bit long.
Got a good attitude, though.
Yep.
Seems like he's ready to bounce back.
5-10.
Oh.
Point.
And that time there, that's, again, because you're the number 2 seed for a reason. You used to be the number 1 seed for a reason. And so you could definitely come back in these situations.
Absolutely.
6-10. Point.
And
Fed called that one. Seems like Zane is questioning a little bit, but he's not challenging it.
yeah, absolutely. Again, it's also, thinking part of our strategy is when should you challenge, when should you not.
Yeah, it's another part of the game.
Side out.
And then there's just a lot of frustration coming from the other side of the court right now.
All right, game point.
10-7.
Pick number 2.
Oh, wow. That was
Point
absolutely
game.
unexpected.
Timeout.
It's not something you see, and there's a huge screen for Zane Ford taking down that first game.
0-0.
And we are back in this first game of this men's rounds of 16, right out the gate. Genius Bank Pickleball World Championships, Sarah and Mev here.
On Carvana Grandstand Court.
Yes, and this is our last singles match of today on Grandstand. And we had an exciting first game. Federico Staksrud really kind of seemed like he was going to be solidly in control. One thing here or there, and very different. Ford finishing the first game 11-7. I have no doubt in my mind in this moment, this is going to 3 games.
Side out.
I do really love how he's coming in mid-court and taking those balls in the air, and he's successful more than he is not.
0-2.
And just swinging into that ball and accelerating forward, trying to put a lot of pressure. Now, mind you, if Zane Ford can stay steady, emotions in check, solid play, good opportunities for him in this game too.
I think he heard you say that.
I absolutely think he did.
That it's going to go to game 3, and he was like,
Side out. Point.
And that ball was called out, but did you see that?
It was close, but Zane seemed to believe that it was out. He gave him the thumbs up, so. I'm
kind of surprised at that. I'm like right at that line, and I did felt like it hit, but
3-1.
Maybe not worth it in that moment. But he is calling that one out.
Side out.
And Staksrud was immediately kind of fighting that, but someone in the crowd said, yes, it was out. And so his whole demeanor changed. He was not going to start the fight.
1-3.
It's kind of funny when people like look into the stands. It's like some random person either says in or out, and you just trust them.
Point.
And then again, just the passing shots coming off of Zane Ford right now. They're so low, and they're just so steady. You know what I love about this event is it's not just about the pros. I have seen people I've given lessons to over the years all over the world here playing different events, wheelchair events, amateur events, junior events. It's absolutely a fantastic place for everyone who plays pickleball to come on down.
Yeah, there is so much going on. It's a pretty happening spot.
After reviewing the result of the rally stands, the ball was out. Loss of free challenge, no free challenge remaining. 1 free challenge remaining.
So we'll
resume play.
We're in the, if you know you are wronged in something and you know your rules, you know it. It is okay to do that and go from there. I've had multiple instances in my career where that situation has happened and we've ended up working it out very easily. Really beautiful. And what I love about Staksrud's game is he's so able to adjust his paddle. He's, longer swings, shorter swings, very compact at a lot of spaces where he needs to be, really controlled and efficient. And one thing about him is his grip. The way he holds his paddle that's what gives him so much versatility on the court. Someone like Zane Ford, some of these younger guys from tennis are using more tennis-style grips, but they do become limited and they do tend to be more injury-prone. And that's a control point from Zane Ford. That is super easy to overhit a ball, overshoot something when your opponent has gone across the court 6 times. But He took his time, took his margins.
Sarah predicted 3 games at the end of the first game, so let's see if that holds true. Fed with the
point
lead.
And right there, that was Zane Ford holding his contact like just a second longer. If he would have gone sooner on that, Fed would have absolutely been all over that ball, but he held it and mistimed the ball very easily.
3-5.
And mind you, Staksrud started walking away before Ford gave up on the ball. He was like,
He's
yeah,
like, you're not
getting that ball.
No chance. And again, the sliding.
Yeah.
Like I was saying earlier, I'm like, these guys slide way more than the ladies.
Absolutely. I think if there's one person on the tour on the female side, it's going to be Catherine Pronto.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but otherwise, you're absolutely right. There's not something you see very often.
Sailed wide by Fed, and Zane is hyping himself up.
He is doing it well right now. He's smiling out there.
He is. He's having a good time.
Which honestly, you have to. You're playing against arguably one of the best singles players in the world.
Yeah.
And you've lost to him 6 times. What you've done before hasn't worked. And so you know, he's got to be coming into this knowing, hey, I need to keep my cool. I need to, you know, I have a better idea on how to do this, because let's face it, Staksrud is good in the fire, on the court, you know, issues with opponents. And that can really be a struggle for players. He let that, so mind you, same incidents in the first game. A ball that probably would have gone out, but hitting with the wind like that, that is dropping right in.
Six, 3. Side out.
Right idea, just a little bit under hit. Gotta say, we're hearing the DJ is doing well again. I feel it's everywhere you go. I think on the other grandstand courts, the stage is over there. My last 2 days, I've had bands during our match. It's actually been really relaxing.
It's a good time.
Yeah, really good coverage. I like that he just hit that ball down. Like, he didn't try to, you know, go crazy with it, but he just wanted to hit it down and not give him a shot at the ball.
Fed definitely has the momentum here in the second game after losing the first game.
6-3.
Wow.
Point.
Great shots by Fed.
Seven, 3. Side out.
Oh,
Just
a little short there.
Little bit of frustration, and that's completely understandable. This is definitely a slow scoring match. There's been no like really fast streaks. It's been a steady day.
Three, 7.
Wow.
Side out.
Great shot by Fed there.
Absolutely. And now, again, he's got to make the decision. Is that in? Is that out? And again, like I said, it's hard when you've got balls flying past you.
It is hard.
And you've got sun, and you've got
shadows.
it's just so many things, and it's hard. It's a difficult situation. Like I would say, you're not really focused on the line call. You're focused on getting ready for the ball. You're focused on that. It's tricky, and
I think most people mean well.
yes, I think that's the best you can do. And mind you, this is something Staksrud's kind of done the whole match. He's been up to the line, quick serving when he's got momentum. He wants to play that, and Ford is really just trying to change the momentum, and he doesn't want Staksrud to hold the tempo.
Point.
And again, he's kind of questioning it. But now we're at a 9-3 lead, looking like we are going to go into a game 3.
He has 9, you have 3. Yes, he has 9. Gentlemen, are you taking a timeout? There's no break here, unless one of you calls a timeout. Let's get back to playing.
So, again, is it necessary? And so essentially what it is, because, they're basically kind of like, they're both being stubborn with each other and trying to be the one holding the tempo. So, he's going back to his towel and taking time. So now Federico's like, oh, you're calling a timeout. And that is not at all what happened. But look what that just did to Federico Staksrud momentum. And sometimes it just pulls your focus off how you're playing. You can focus some different emotion.
10-3.
Wow.
And it's kind of interesting. He just kind of like bunted that return and came. Last singles match of the day on the grandstand court. Beautiful Dallas Tech, let me say, really beautiful. Last year there was some rain. I do not think anyone's having weather issues here.
Just a little windy, but.
Oh my goodness.
We got a little push-up pose there.
Yeah. And that is, and with this wind, you are seeing a few more balls hit that bar too. If it does hit the bar, it's a replay. Doesn't happen a lot, but in these windy conditions, it absolutely can. And let me say, there we go. Deciding a game record. So that's our game 3 of that, 60-38. So that's a pretty good percentage of closing out on that third game.
0-0.
Let's see if we can close it out here today. Oh, wow.
There's those slides we're talking about, just really reaching for that ball. Phenomenal athleticism. And now, different record, but actually the percentage is slightly higher, but for Zane Ford, it's 21-12. So, still good from a percentage rate, but the experience of Federico Staksrud, that is very, very tough to come up against.
Absolutely.
But like I said, there's been lots of upsets here this week. There always is. Again, everybody wants this event. And, huge factors. We've got groups from China, Taiwan, Malaysia, Vietnam, Japan, India. It's pretty amazing to see all the players coming in from around the world, especially from PPA Asia, players that we don't get to see all the time having their debut here in the States.
Side out.
The first time we saw Ford slice that ball. And it's, so like the beginning, this game, the end of the second game, the beginning of this game, he's just barely touching the ball. He's just kind of blocking the ball and coming forward on the return. And I don't know if it's,
1-0.
A great idea or if he's just not sure what to do. And just the size and the reach is just incredible.
We've seen Zane Ford on the ground a couple times.
Yeah.
Pretty low to the ground, if not on the ground.
What I love about Fed's game is when he's moving on the court, he's always turning, like always moving forward into a volley. And it's just, really good power and control, but it's also really efficient footwork.
Got a lot of people in the stands here on Grandstand watching this 3-game match.
Yep, as the day gets on, it's mixed doubles coming up here pretty soon. We've got some amazing matches coming up in front of us today, followed by women's and men's doubles. Who's playing? And again, just taking as much time as possible, pushing the limits.
You're on the right. Zane, he has 2. He has 2. You're over there.
So we've got a pretty great mixed doubles match coming up, by the way. Next, this is a big reason why we've got a lot of people coming out to watch, and we've got our number 4 seed, Black and Alshon, against number 15 seed, Schneeman and Khalif, followed by Bright and Patrick, our number 3 seed, and 20 seed Jensen and Freeman. So the matches are only getting better as the day goes on, as the week goes on, as the draws narrow down.
Zero, 2. Point.
Fed goes for that cut volley, misses in the net. We are at 1-2. Could be anyone's game here.
Absolutely. And I may think, you know, most people are happy it's going into a 3rd game, and everyone always likes an upset.
Absolutely. It's tough to upset, though.
Absolutely. I mean, that was incredible control on that passing shot. It didn't even move for it. It is getting warmer and warmer out here. So mind you, if you're on site, they have sparkling water given out for free. They've got candy given out for free. Ensure protein drinks. So make sure you're hydrating. Tons of water stations as well. I think the wheelchair and able body event is actually probably starting around now, which is pretty fantastic. Huge, tons of players out from all over for that.
Point.
So he's really trying to, you know, he's up there almost trying to guess a little bit and trying to challenge Fed as he's going for that passing shot. But his paddle is just hanging there too. It's almost like he knows he's not going to get it, or
4-1.
Yeah, Fed's swinging pretty freely and confidently right now.
Absolutely. I mean, really good coverage there, good control. Is he limping a little bit?
Yeah, it kind of seems like it.
No, I mean, there's been a few on the floor things in this match, so quite possibly.
I think he might have been nursing something too, kind of recently. Not positive on that, but yeah, it definitely looks like there's something going on. In the 3rd game here, Fed is up 4-1.
1-4.
Zane serving. It's a good return.
Absolutely.
Yeah, those serves and returns go a long way if you can get them deep.
Absolutely. And worth the risk, especially in singles.
Yeah.
4-1.
Gosh, that's just so good.
Yeah, confident swings, absolutely in control at that point.
So low and like so wide, it's just hard to get to.
I mean, that was a pretty high ball, honestly. It almost looked like a little bit of a miss hit. And just another ridiculously good passing shot from Staksrud. And honestly, I'm Zane Ford right now. I'm not trying to go to the net. I mean, pull him in, work some of those passing shots.
7-1.
Yeah, that one absolutely worked. Went a little bit higher and loftier on that return, which actually made it a little bit trickier for Staksrud to be able to hit a solid passing shot. So that's a good adjustment that he made. It's like I said, it's not been working, him coming in and just trying to get to that net off that return. And again, just really good coverage.
That rainstorm really kicking in.
He's getting it fired up. I love it. You know, and I like to see Staksrud when he's moving him like that, go behind him more.
Two-7.
Oh, wow. What a pickup. And that wonky ball that's coming over.
You played the ball.
A lot of conversations with the refs this match.
Played the ball, which became dead on the opposite side of the net. No challenge allowed.
So the challenges, so we saw this earlier in the match about the dead ball and, you know, can he call this out or whatever. But here's also the mistake is Zane went to the second ref. And that is not what you do when you're out there. The second ref is not going to be engaging. That first ref is supposed to be the one that takes the lead. That's why she stepped over and got them to start play.
Point.
And this third game is definitely looking very different than the first game.
9-2.
Wow. That's just really, really phenomenal spot. And great paddle movement and control on that really impressive shot from Staksrud.
Got a match point for the number 2 seed.
Point game match.
Wow.
Point game match. Good match.
And just obviously a little bit of frustration coming out of that. I think there definitely was an energy kind of issue on the court across the board, but you know, this is why Federico Staksrud is number 2, and let's see if he can find his way back up to number 1.